Welcome back, Portal Masters. SCL Matt here with another live auction stream. That's what we're doing tonight. I'm going to be a little bit distracted, and my computer is going to be trying to do a little bit too much in the beginning here, but we're going to try to make it work. I'm trying to upload a video while I'm trying to stream. My computer might not like that too much, but we'll see what we can do. Noud, welcome. Glad to see you here. Pumpkin Eyebrow, welcome, welcome. So, yeah. Man, it's going to be New Year soon. I might just have to update my computer setup too, so it can handle doing multiple things at once if I'm going to keep streaming like this. But Joe, welcome. Power Ranger Anthology Random Edition. That's quite the name. Ardioka, Peaksmon, Scorm, Quest Guy, welcome, welcome, welcome. The damage mystery box at $75. Really? I haven't been paying that close of attention to the auctions today. Let's check this out and see what in the world is going on here. Sure enough, damaged mystery box 75.50. That is way more way more sought after than I thought it was going to be. That's for sure. So while we're looking at auctions here, Shortcut at currently going for $10.50, the new inbox. Mistletoe Dive Clops, new inbox for $4. The Trap Box with the stickers going for $61.50. Man. I'm questioning some of these bids, honestly. I'm questioning some of these. The Superchargers Dark Figures for 26. The Collapsible Organizer at 5. Dark Bowser does not have a bid yet. Damage Whamshell at 5. Egg-sighted Thrillipede. Yeah, that one's questionable too. Yeah. That one at 65.50. No, that doesn't make any sense at all. Any sense. No. So yeah. Joe, I definitely, man. We may have to we may have some trolls in this bid in these auctions now, which is very, very unfortunate. Okay, quick rundown of the all this other stuff here. Blastertron currently at 2050. Double Trouble 1.5 at 1550. We have the comics at 750. The Happy Meal toys got a bid at $1. The clear air trap at 550 and Wildstorm, our big item today, at 115.50. So yeah. So Joseph, yeah, I mean, even if you wanted to bid 650 on, I'm assuming you're talking about the Thrillipede. The fact of the matter is you are still outbid, which what is going on? Like it feels kind of like people forgot to put in a period. So like you wanted to do 65 or I mean 650, but accidentally typed in 65. I'm wondering about some of these other bids too. I'm really wondering about some of these other bids. Because if I move the decimal place on some of these other bids that I'm seeing behind the scenes, it would make more sense. Joe, yeah, it's an egg-sided thrillipede, and it's damaged. It's a damaged egg-sided thrillipede. So yeah, there's no reason for it to go that high. So I mean, what's gonna end up happening here? So I apologize if there are trolls in these auctions, if there are mistakes or whatever. I mean, I'll let them go. I'll let them complete. I'll give the high bidders, whether they're real or not, the standard 3 days to pay for their items. If they pay for them, fine. Then I mean, I guess people just want to pay whatever. Um, but if not, don't worry. We'll delete those bogus bids if need be, and make the offerings to the second place bidders. So we will correct these if need be. This isn't the first time it's happened. Tonight feels a little more strange because like this is there are multiple items that are questionable right now to me. Um so we'll have to check that out. Martin, the trap team box, that one ends at 7:50. So approximately 40 minutes from now. Approximately 40 minutes from now. What about Whamshell? Whamshell is currently, I think, still currently at $5. Whamshell, yeah, Whamshell still at the minimum bid of $5. So, Joseph, no, that's not sad at all. I totally understand. You want them to trickle down to the public auctions. I get it. I get it. This week though, all of the VIP items, I can tell you right now, got bids. So I mean, I'm assuming my VIPs are going to pay for them. They've been very good about that. Um, so I wouldn't expect anything to trickle down, but yeah, yeah. Double Trouble 1.5 is grabbing your attention. Go for it. Go for it. Whatever you want. Yeah, Superstar. The Trap Team box right now is one that is a little bit questionable. There are 3 items right now that I'm questioning whether or not the bids are legitimate. So we have the damaged mystery box that's all the way up at $75. That's a little bit questionable. The trap box at 61 is a little bit questionable. And then of course the egg-sided thrillipede at 65 is definitely questionable as well. Like I'm looking at the bids that have been placed, and we kind of had this chat with some of the folks in the community already. Like it's behind the scenes, I can see, and like to me, it looks like they misplaced the decimal point or didn't include the decimal point at all in the bid, and so I'm not sure what that's about. If they just didn't notice what they bid, or if they bid in error. And I mean, if you make a mistake with a bid, you can always contact me. Like, we can fix things. I can fix things behind the scenes. So we'll see. We'll see. But like I said, I will give them the opportunity to pay for it. But if it doesn't, then we'll make the necessary corrections. So I think the trap box at 61 is reasonable. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I know those trap boxes, especially on eBay and such, like, they do go for a lot. Like, that has always surprised me. And like, I didn't know if the stickers would be something that would add value or subtract value. And that's another reason, like, I put it up for in the auctions, because I don't know what that does to the value of it. But there, now it says it actually adds value. So, oh, Joseph, you wanted a thumb truck? Yeah. So the new unboxed thumb truck, like I said, all the VIP items got bids. Um, was there a thumb truck? There may there might be a thumb truck coming to the shop this Saturday, maybe. Um, Man, like I said, I'm working on uploading that video, and that upload may have kind of frozen on me now. Now that I'm doing a live stream, my computer doesn't want to do two things at once. So I don't know if I'm going to get that up now or not. Skylar, welcome. You haven't missed much. We're just watching the end of the auctions. It's a pretty chill stream. We got the auctions will start to end in about 15 minutes. 7:30, 15 minutes from now, we get let's see which one ends first tonight. First auction we have ending is the clear air trap. So let's do a quick refresh here and we can go through prices again. I should stream until midnight so I can stay stream for 2 years. No, I'm not going to do that, Skylander Gamer. But welcome to the stream. I actually was in the middle of watching a movie with my wife and forgot that the movie was going to run over into my stream time, so we already had to break that up. All right. Yeah, there's definitely some questionable things going on here. Anyway, the first auction to end tonight is the clear air trap. Is currently going for 550. At 735, we'll have Double Trouble 1.5, currently going for 1550. 740 is the comics, currently going for 750. 745 will be the Dark Figures, the Superchargers Dark Figure set, currently at 26. 750, the Trap Box, going for 6150. 755, everything else ends except for Wildstorm. So that includes things such as the Happy Meal toys, currently going for $1. We got the damaged Blastertron for 2050. Damaged Excited Thrillipede, currently at 6550. We'll see. We'll see if that's legit or not. The damaged Whamshell at 5. Damaged Dark Bowser does not have a bid yet. The Collapsible Organizer, currently going for $5. New Unbox Mistletoe Dive Clops, currently going for $4. New Unbox Shortcut, going for $10.50. And now, once again, like I said, some questionable activity here on the damaged mystery box. Now it's listed at $315.50. No, no, no one should be paying $315 for that. So, like I said, we'll sort out some details at the end of this when we need to. Not entirely sure what is going on here. but something fishy's going on there. All right, getting back to you guys here. Pokefan about the trap box made a mistake. Fat fingered won the bids. Okay, you see that's exactly what I was saying. So we had that problem with Thrillipede. So someone trying to place a bid for 650 and accidentally typed in 65. But like I said, you move the decimal point on some of these bids and they make a lot more sense. So yeah, you were going for 3250. Um okay. Okay, let me see. Let me see what's going on here. Yeah. Yeah. So, okay, Pokefan, is it fair to say that you're not going to pay the 6150 that it's currently at right now? Is that fair to say? Because if that's the case, I'll delete some of these bids so we can get a actual price going on. Skylander Gamer TV, yeah. Vikings Packers. Wow. Oh yeah, the Packers are going to win this time, especially since Kirk Cousins is not going to be playing, or that's the current report that we got. So just made the game a little bit easier for us. Connie, Happy New Year. I suppose we do have it is the new year for some of our international folks. Happy New Year. Yeah, Skylander Gamer TV, we do have a Blastertron. It's damaged, but we do have a Blastertron. Yes. Ooh, Nowd. On iPhone Safari browser, unable to bid with Sense. Really? That's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, Pokefan, that's correct. Okay. We're gonna make some adjustments here. So where is my trap box here? So there was an update to my auction software today, and I'm almost wondering if that has something to do with it too. All right. So if I make that change, what does that do? There we go. So our trap box is down at 3150 now. The trap box is currently at 3150. So if anyone is still in the game for that trap box, um, that's where it's at for now. All right. Let's see. Power Ranger Anthony, uh shortcuts. No, shortcuts still at 1050. You can go check it out yourself at sclauctions.com. Yeah, I mean the Lions have been giant killers recently. Some surprise games coming out there. I mean, after the Texans beat up on the Chargers too last week, like feels like anything could happen now. So, ooh, the number pad doesn't have a decimal point on iOS. Interesting. Is that something that's always been a problem? And can you not change out of the number pad? Like, can you? I I need to check that on my phone now. Let's see. How how do I go about this here? If I go to my website, go look at an auction. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So if you accidentally delete that decimal point, there's no way of getting it back. Huh. Well, that seems like a flaw. I mean, I guess you can not just bid in full dollar increments, but hmm. Um, I guess I can bring that up with the creators of the software. Yeah, now I'm seeing that now, and yeah, that seems bad. Pokefan, thank you for bringing that to my attention. Um, it says you have the highest bid on dude, but the current bid is lower than what you bid. Well, okay, so when you put in a bid, you're putting in your maximum, and the system is going to bid for you like it does on eBay or any other auction site. So say if someone bid $10 and then you put in a maximum bid of $20, then the next bid is 1050. And so you can win that item for 1050 as opposed to jumping all the way up to $20 right away. Because if no one's going to bid $11, then you can win it for 1050. But if someone does come in and bid $11 after you have it for 1050, the system will automatically bid 1150 for you. Is that what you're seeing? Maybe. Like I don't know which item you're currently bidding on, um, but that may be what's happening. Joseph, we talk a lot of sports in these live streams now, especially during football season. Football is the sport I like to follow the most. So, all right, now, thank you. Yeah, I'll I'll make a note of that with the developers and see if that's something that can be changed or something that can be amended, because that just seems wrong. Or like the plus and minus buttons should like make it go up by less than $1 or something. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Superstars got the explanation I tried to give there. All right. All right. Yeah, especially if a lot of you are using this on iOS. Oh, Joseph, yeah, I will always be live streaming here on YouTube. If I ever go to Twitch, it'll be streaming to Twitch in addition to YouTube. But yeah, I'm never gonna leave YouTube, so don't worry about that. Ooh, Joe. Okay, is that what's going on? Like I said, there was an update to the software today and I'm wondering if they mess things up for me. Um, do, 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 do. Yep. Yep. I apologize, folks. There is a lot of wonky stuff going on right now. All right. So I guarantee you those are wrong. Let me see if I can do this. I'm almost just gonna have to do like live auctions. All right, for the next 5 minutes, we're bidding. We're taking bids on this item. Can I change individual bids? Like, I don't think I can. I can only like delete bids. Oh man. What is going on? So the question is, why are some bids working but others not? Is everybody that's having problems trying to place bids on an iOS device, like on an iPhone? Like, is that the problem right now? Is the iPhone the problem? Because like not everybody's having problems with the bids. Okay, Joe, you're on iPhone. Um, yeah, Martin, I got you here. Pokefan, yours was on Android, Samsung. Shoot. All right, Martin, I deleted your mistaken bid there too. Um, okay. Placed your bids on PC and had no issues. All right, so I guess for anyone having problems, if at all possible, my first recommendation would be to try to use a desktop or a laptop and see if that helps you out. Because there seems to be an issue with phones. Um, which I mean is not ideal, obviously, but I can't fix that right now. There's nothing I can do to fix that. Um, all right, let me see here. So I'm actually gonna delete some bids on the mystery box as well. Like no one should be paying that amount. So either those are junk bids or they're bids from people who are having the same problems that we've been discussing tonight. So you may see some of these prices come down a bit, and that's what's going on, right? Um, Superstar, yeah. That's my second suggestion actually, is don't bid with any cents. And that's CENTS. Just bid whole dollar amounts. Um, like that would be my second recommendation. If you have to bid on a phone, just bid in whole dollar amounts, and that might then hopefully we won't have those issues either. All right. Now things are starting to end here, theoretically. Um, so the clear air trap sold for 650. So we have 4 minutes left until I apologize for these problems. I really do. The auctions have run so well for the past few months, like we haven't had these problems. Okay, Joe, you bid on 2 more items. They work this time, whole dollar amounts. So yes, anybody that's still listening, anybody who's watching who might be having problems, first recommendation, if you can, don't use a phone. Second recommendation, if you have to use a phone, only bid in whole dollar amounts. That seems like it's gonna solve our problems for tonight. It's not ideal, but I yeah, yeah, hope it'll work out. Um Joe, you got 650 on the air trap? Cool, cool. Skylar, go ahead with your question. Go ahead with your question. That's what I'm here for. 735, we're looking at Double Trouble 1.5, currently going for 2050. Double Trouble 1.5 currently at $20.50. Must deliver in person though. Joe, we might be able to work that out. Let's see here. Let's see. So 735. We had a Double Trouble 1.5. 740 is the comics, currently going for 750. Okay, I gotta check this Thrillipede. Okay, so I'm gonna delete a couple of bids here on the Thrillipede because I can tell you, like I said, it's the decimal point issue. So Thrillipede's price is coming down again. Blastertron. Joe, did you have a problem bidding on Blastertron as well? I could see that one getting some bid adjustments as well. Yeah, now I'm honestly not sure what's happening with that because I'll have to look into it. I will definitely report problem to the makers of the software. Skylar's question: what should I use to unlock the light and dark elements? You mean in Trap Team? I would use Nightlight and Nightmare. That should do it. Should do it for you. What do I think is the rarest 3DS portal? I mean, I don't think there's one that's more rare than the other. I think the Swap Force portal is more sought after because it's more useful because you can use it for all the 3DS games. Whereas the SSA and Giants 3DS portals you can't use for Swap Force and Beyond because they can't read the top and bottom halves of the swappers. So yeah, yeah, that's I that one's probably a little bit harder to find, but it's not any more rare. I think they probably produce more of them, honestly. Myconoid, yeah. I don't know if you've caught on to the problems going on here, but yeah, there's an issue with decimal points on mobile devices. The software update does not like them for some reason. So, um, yeah, Blastertron has a bad bit on it too. That's what I thought. Um, so Myconoid, yeah, if you can, we're asking you to not use a phone, if that's possible. Otherwise, I would say, otherwise, just bid in whole dollar amounts, and that seems to be solving the problem for most people too. Just don't bid with any decimals, decimal points, or cents, or anything like that. Whole dollar amounts only. Yeah, there's something going on. All right, so let's do a quick recap here. 735 has come and gone, which means Double Trouble 1.5 ended at 2050. So 740 coming up in 3 minutes will be for the lot of two micro comics, currently going for 950. That one went up a little bit. But I did adjust Blastertron, so that's back down to 2050. It's back down to 2050. Yeah, exactly, Joe. I didn't figure you want to pay 255 for that. So thank you all for being so understanding with this. I apologize. This is not how I want these auctions to run. And for those of you who have been here a long time, you know that's not how these auctions usually run. This is an anomaly for this week. Um, and I'm currently blaming the software update. Something went wrong. Something went wrong. Um, all right, coming up on 740, the comic. That one was on me. That was me pressing the wrong buttons. But coming up on 740, the comic book's currently going for 950. 745, we'll have the dark superchargers dark figures. Y'all love that blue screen of death. I know. Nice magic trick. Yes. Um, oh, Myconoid, you use the PC to put it in a bit and it messed up? Shoot. So it's not just mobile devices even. Interesting. Um, yeah, that's rough. That's rough. I'm not sure what to do with that. So yeah, then it's really the software. Anyway, what am I looking at here? 745. Yeah, the dark figures up to 2650. The 745, the trap box currently at 3150. Um, then everything else at 755. The damaged mystery box at 3050. Shortcut at 1150. Mistletoe dive clops at 550. The collapsible organizer at $5. Dark Bowser got some bids. There we go. Dark Bowser going for $10. Wham Shell for 5. Egg-sided Thrillipede at 550. Blastertron at 2050. And the Happy Meal toys for $1. And then our big item, Wildstorm, currently up to 121.50. So we're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well. I think things are back on track now that thank you all for joining in here and letting me know what's going on with these auctions and that we were having problems. Like that, it's frustrating. It's frustrating for sure. Um, oh, Mike and I, was there a problem with Double Trouble 1.5? I'm sorry. I didn't catch that one, I guess. Ardioka, I would love to see Ratchet and Clank. Give me Ratchet and Clank and Skylanders. I think they would fit perfectly. Like that, they're made for Skylanders. I think almost more than Crash Bandicoot was. I I would love to see Ratchet and Clank. Another one of my favorite series. Martin, you love when these shows go wrong? Come on now. Come on. Wait, now Blastertron won't let you put in a bid? That's bogus. Man, I'm sorry. This is a very sad day for the auctions. 740 is the comics, which are now going into overtime. Maybe. I think we have an error there as well. Shoot. Yeah. There's going to be some corrections that have to be made, I think, with these auctions. Some people that aren't in the chat here that don't quite realize what's going on with these bids, unfortunately, it looks like. So yeah. We'll see how things turn out. If you get some of you may get a second chance email this week, letting you know that you can still win these auctions. So keep an eye out for that. Yeah, David, Blasterton should end in about 13 minutes ish. Yeah. Wolfdinder, welcome. So yeah, if you haven't been here in a while, this isn't really a new setup. It's I rotated like 75 degrees. So it's same room, same corner of my room really. Just you're getting a different view of it. I was trying something new. Still not really thrilled with how it's going, but right now I'm more worried about these auctions. Joe, I don't like to hear that. All right, the micro comics seem to have ended at 1650. We'll see if that holds. What would be up next? 745 is the dark figures currently going for 2650, and then the trap box for 3150. Before we get to everything at 755. Are the chompies behind me multiplying? No, they've always been there. A lot of times they're just a little bit smaller, so you can't see them. What Skylanders do I think has the most ridiculous price? Honestly, I think Robo is kind of ridiculous. There's no reason for that, if you ask me. Joe, I'm so sorry that you're having trouble. It may be a good thing that we're not going to have auctions for the next 2 weeks. Maybe they'll that'll give them some time to correct the errors that were introduced into the system. This is not fun. I mean, it's not for fun for me running it. I can only imagine it's not fun for all of you trying to win these auctions legitimately and not being able to do so because of stupid, stupid. Here we're gonna take off some of these ridiculous bids from Egg Sided Thrillipede too while we're at it. All right, where are we at? So Egg Sided Thrillipede is actually at 650 now. Blastertron at 2050. Have I noticed an increase in Skylanders prices? I mean, I don't know if I can blame the Scott the Woz video. I mean, it was right around the same time as Christmas. So, I mean, I've blamed most of the price increases on Christmas more than Scott. Pi Magna, for anybody who's getting here late, there was a software update in my auction software this week, and it seems to be throwing a wrench in the system a little bit. Um, it does not seem to like people bidding with decimals. Um, so if possible, just bid in whole dollar amounts to avoid confusion. Like people are trying to bid like 1550 and it's putting in a bid of $155. Um, and so I've had to delete a bunch of bids, and then Joe's had trouble after I deleted some bids. Like he can't place a new bid on that item then, and it's not been great. It's not been great. I've been deleting bids all night, and like I said, it's frustrating for me just trying to run this thing. I can only imagine it's frustrating for you trying to win these items. So that's kind of what we're dealing with here. So the dark superchargers dark figures go for 2650. We have about 2 minutes left before the trap box. Yeah. Yeah, here. Let's cuz someone just tried to buy bid 3550 and it put in a bid for $355. Like that's no, that's not how this works. um man. Yeah, yeah, David. It should be back down again because I had to delete some bids. This is nuts. Man, I yeah, I apologize. I really do. This is not an ideal scenario. Um, all right, 1 minute left until the trap box. I currently have it at 3150. A lot of ups and downs for folks out there. All right. Our big item Wildstorm currently at 131.50. See that's the only price here that makes sense tonight. Man. Quick rundown. The damage mystery box at 30.50. Shortcut at 15.50. Mistletoe dive claps at 6.50. The collapsible organizer at 5.50. Dark Bowser at 10. We have Whamshell at 7.50. Egg-sided Thrillipede at 6.50. Blastertron still causing trouble there. Yep, someone tried to put in a bid for 21.50. Yep, we're gonna delete that one because it's not 215. So I apologize if I keep deleting your bids. I really do. I apologize. Um, the Happy Meal toy is at $1.50. And I think that's everything for the time being. Trap box sold for nope, 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 nope. Trap box in overtime. Trap box in overtime. Currently at 35.50. 35.50. So that one's getting some traction again. People are people are on this site. Yeah, David, you put a 115 for Wildstorm earlier today. Yeah. So like even dollar bids seem to be just fine. Pi Magna, yes. This might be better. I have to see how what kind of backlash I get from this. Um, but yeah, the week that we had the the week of the time change when all the auctions ended an hour early. Yeah, that was rough. Am I going to make a video about this? Maybe. We'll see. If I do, it'll just be a quick video from my phone because I'm like after this, I'm essentially on vacation. Like tomorrow, I'm gonna update the shop with new stock, and then I'm on vacation. So, I'm gonna try not to make too many videos while I'm gone, but I'll take care of what I need to take care of. David, yeah, the shop update video. I was trying to get it uploaded right before this, and I think that may have stalled out when I started live streaming here. So I will get it up shortly after this live stream ends. So it in the next 20 minutes or so, I'll get that up. Like it's all done. It just needs to be uploaded to YouTube. Superstar, the only other stream you tuned into was the time change one. I promise you, and people here can attest, like I do not usually have this many problems with the auctions. Usually it runs smoothly. It's like it other than the time change and tonight and like the first week or two when it was brand new, like I haven't had problems. So yeah, yeah, that's why I'm kind of upset with this. Five Magna, yes, go get those Legos. Go get those Legos. All right. Did that trap box end? It did. Trap box ends at 35.50. Trap box ends at 35.50. So 755. Yeah. Oh, and then that's everything else. So the damaged mystery box at 40.50. Okay, that one's creeping back up. So 40.50 for the damaged mystery box, 15.50 for shortcut, 6.50 for mistletoe Daclops. The organizer at 5.50. Dark Bowser got some accidental bids there. We'll delete those. He's not going for $135. Um, so Dark Bowser currently at 11.50. Wham Shell at 7.50. Egg-sided Thrillipede got another couple of bogus bids there. So we'll bring Egg-sided Thrillipede back to where's that? Where's that? Egg-sided Thrillipede at 7.50. Blastertron at 28.50. And yeah, most of those have ended now. So Wildstorm at okay, the damage mystery box. Come on, man. Is that right? People actually bid Interesting. At 70.50, we'll have to see if that gets paid for. Yeah, Night Mangle. I apologize if that was you placing bids. We've been having some trouble tonight. There's some technical difficulties going on. We figured out there's a problem with the decimal point, and so if you bid in whole dollar amounts, things work. We'll have to see what happens with all these. Yeah, yeah, Night Mangle, exactly. What we discovered is it doesn't like the decimal points. It was basically erasing the decimal points from all the bids. And so if you bid 1350, it would put in a bid for 135. So it's a little bit messy this week, and I apologize for that. If that caused you to miss out on something. Um, yeah. Oh man. All right. So it looks like we still have Dark Bowser is still going for another minute. And then we have Wildstorm coming up very shortly at 130, 150. Hey, Sevenfold. How you doing? Xander, I don't have um a standard time the shop updates. It's usually typically between like 2 and 4 p.m. Central Time. Um, but that fluctuates from week to week. So what I tell people is I always send out a tweet right after I update the shop. So if you follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/SCL Matt, and then it even helps if you turn on notifications for my tweets, you'll know exactly when the shop updates. Like that's the only way I can give you an exact time, an exact minute that it happens. Um, Otherwise, you can just check back in the mid afternoon hours or even Saturday evening. I mean, if you wait that long, depending on if you want some super popular stuff, um, it may not be available that late, but it's worth a shot. Oh yeah, yeah. Um, let's see. Let's see. Joe, yeah, buy a portal, get 10% off. I'm probably running that at least through the month of January. I mean, or while supplies last. I mean, if I sell out of portals, I mean, well, then I guess it's over. But like I said, I have a bunch of portals here at home even that I haven't added to the shop just because I don't want them to clutter up um Jillian's house. So all right, let's take one last look and see if Wildstorm ended here. Wildstorm ended 130, 150. Congratulations to someone. Um, yeah, yeah, that's the plan. Bowser got all crazy again. Well, shoot. Light Mangle, that was you. $50 did not mean to happen. Okay. Well, I will check some of those out. And oh yeah, okay. Here, let's man, that's rough. Night Mangle, what did you mean to bid? I'm never gonna sell out of portals after the 15th. Oh man. Joe, you got me worried. Meant to go for 15. Okay. Well, I can tell you still would have been outbid. Or oh well, you actually no, you were the high bidder. I see. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna have to take care of that. I'm gonna have to take care of that. All right. Well, that is it for this week's auctions. Thank you for everybody who stuck around. Thank you for everybody who participated. Thank you for putting up with the shenanigans of the auctions this week. If anyone has any questions or problems with how the auctions ended, um, please feel free to contact me and let me know, and I'll try to sort it out as best as I can. If there are, if you won an item, if the system says you won an item and the price is just wrong and like that's not what you want to pay, just send me a note and we'll get it cleared up. Um, but yeah, it was a mess tonight, and I apologize. But with that being said, I got 4 hours. Some of you got less time than that. Sometimes some of you are already in the new year. So happy new year. I will we'll get the first shop update of the new year very shortly. Tomorrow, obviously. But this is it for me, and I'm on vacation for the next 2 weeks. So there will not be any auctions, there will not be any live unboxings or any of that stuff. There won't be shop updates for the next 2 weeks. This is going to be it. So, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching. If you need to get a hold of me, you know how to do it. You know how to do it. So, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy the New Year celebration, however you plan to do that. And I will talk to you all in a few weeks. Enjoy.